Okay, let's see if we are confirmed live. Nothing yet from YouTube. Come on, there we go. We are definitely confirmed live. What's up, everybody? And welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're doing a Sunday morning live stream since I was busy with family obligations yesterday. So, yeah, we'll take a little peek at the calendar here. Just starting the month of September, and we've got, what? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more series left in the 2034 season. And Cardinals are already at 103 wins. So I think the record for wins in a season is 116. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to try to beat that here. So let's get to it. We're back at home. We got the Pirates in town. Pirates are already 5 games under 500. Cardinals just, yeah, I don't even want to do the math for that. It's like 65 games over 500, which is just an absurd number. So, yeah, let's get into this here. Top of the first, no score, 2 outs and a runner on second for Braden Taylor. He's hitting .262 for the Pirates this season, and he's got a 1-2 count against Hunter Barco. Wind up, and the pitch here from Barco. It's a shot up the middle. That'll get down for a hit. Throw will go to the plate. Runner's going for home. He's out by a mile. Just like that, we keep it a scoreless ball game after a well-hit ball by a Pirates player. So, yeah, I like that. That's a good way to start this series. Bottom half of the inning, it's a boss battle challenge. Andrew Painter, he's on the mound for the Pirates today. Runner on first, 1 away. I'm going to go for hitting the single because getting on base, I do not draw a lot of walks. So, yeah, Painter hits 97 on his 4-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick, though. First pitch, up and in with the slider. It's a 1-0 count to start things here. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Painter. Come on, big guy. There's one ripped down the left field line. Is that going to stay fair? Yes, it will. It'll rattle around in the left field corner. I will have a double. Oh, they gave him the windmill at third. Throw to the plate is in time. They gun him down at the dish, just like I did in the first half of the inning. It's a double for me, but unfortunately, second out occurs at the plate. Top of the third, Randy Arozarena is in the batter's box for the Pirates now. He's hitting .256 on the season. He's in the number 9 spot in the lineup today. He's got an 0-1 count, bases empty, nobody out, winds up, and the pitch here from Hunter Barco. It's a shot into left center field. He pulled that one well hit, and it's just over my glove. It'll bounce off the wall. Throw in will be decent. And Arozarena's got himself an easy double here to lead off the third inning. All right, bottom half. I'm back at the plate again. 1 for 1 with the double. Still no score here in the bottom of the third. Runner on first, 1 away. Painter still on the bump for the Pirates. First pitch from him this time around. And we pop one up into foul ground down the right field line. That'll get out of play. Yep, it's off the netting. And it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Painter. And we pop that one up for the second baseman. He's running out into shallow right field. He will make the play. And it's a P4 on the old line score. So 1 for 2 days so far. Top of the fourth, still no score. Runners on second and third, only 1 out. Eduardo Tate at the plate for the Pirates. He's 0 for 1 as he reached on an error by the right fielder. That's intriguing. 2-2 the count for him. Can we get a fly him out, throw him out, double play and keep this a scoreless ball game? We shall see. Deep drive to center. We'll get the fly out, but we're not going to be able to throw anybody out from this deep. We robbed the home run. Throw goes into the relay, man, but it's... Oh, he didn't tag up for that? Are you kidding me? Even if that was gone, you should have been tagged up. That should have been a sac fly for Tate. Bad decisions on the base path by the Pirates there. Holy cow. Bottom of the fifth. We're no longer scoreless. It's a 2-1 lead for the Cardinals. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Andrew Painter still towing the rubber for Pittsburgh. Runner on first, 1 away again. Let's see what I can do against Painter in my 3rd time facing him today. First pitch from him. Inside with the 4-seamer. It's a 1-0 count to start this at-bat. Second pitch now from Painter. We send it back up the middle on the ground and into center field. Runner from first, round second. He's going for 3. He gets in there with these. And we now have runners on the corners with only 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. I've got a 2-hit ball game, too. Top of the 7th, 4-1 ball game. Cardinals out in front. Barney Weiss at the plate for the Pirates. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Oh, there's that wicked hiccup. All right, 218 the batting average for him on the season. 0-2 the count with Omar Blanco now on the mound. Bases empty, nobody out. Here's the pitch, and a shot into right center field. We're there to make the play. 1 away now to lead off the 7th. And dynamic challenge time for me in the bottom of the 7th. It's a 4-2 ball game now. Blanco must have given 1 up in the top of the 7th. Standing in 2 for 3 on the day, Adrian Gelman now on the mound for the Pirates. I'm going to go with getting on base. I'm not going to get stupid greedy here. Got that belly full of Cracker Jack here. And Gelman's got a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on his splitter, 86 on the changeup. What up, Balake? Yep, we are at 899 for subscribers on the channel. We foul away a changeup just above the knees on the outer third, and it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Gelman. And we foul away another changeup just above the knees on the outer third. He is peppering them right there for me today. 0-2 the count for me, though. The 2-strike pitch. And we foul away a changeup right down Broadway. Still an 0-2 count, and I've been swinging out in front of him, expecting to see a fastball or a splitter. Come on there, Big Shoots. Next 2-strike pitch. There's the fastball, and I was behind on it. Go figure. Still an 0-2 count. 5th pitch of this plate appearance is going to be on the way here from Gelman. There, we finally watch one curve or changeup in the dirt, and it's a 1-2 count after 5 pitches. Yeah, we dribble one swinging bunt right in front of the plate. Foul ball called by the home plate umpire. Okie dokie. 7th pitch of the at-bat now from Gelman. Inside with the splitter. It's a 2-2 count. I'll be darned, I can take a pitch here and there. Then again, everything he's been throwing me pretty much has been in the zone. 2-2 pitch on the way. Low and away with a changeup. It's a full count. I'll be darned. 9th pitch of this plate appearance is going to be heading towards the plate. And we foul away a four-seamer in the top of the zone. Still a full count. 10th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, yeah, I'll rack up his pitch count. I'm okay with that. We foul away a changeup on the inside corner just above the knees. Still a full count. This is pitch number 11. There's one blooped into shallow center. Center fielder's going to get there. Yes, he will. An 11-pitch at-bat results in an F8. Well, what you going to do? Yeah, he's going to retire by the time I'm done. That is funny. We will sim to the end of the game here. And somehow the Cardinals pull out the win, even though the bases were loaded in the top of the 9th. Chris Bubich gets the win out of the bullpen. Andrew Painter hits his 12th loss on the year. Yowza. Well, we're 104-38 on the season now, and I went 2 for 4 on the day, and I hit 398 in the month of August. Well, that's got to be Player of the Month territory there. We'll move into game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Alright, we start game 2 with a boss battle challenge in the bottom of the first. Runner on first and 1 away, no score. And I'm going to go for hitting a single against Lawrence Gabriel. He's been really good at kicking my butt at pretty much every time I face him. So he only hits 94 on his four-seamer. That's the quickest pitch he's got. First one. We foul away a four-seamer right down Broadway. Challenge pitch, and I failed to rise to it. 0-1 the count. Next pitch on the way from Gabriel. That's an easy one to take. Ball in the dirt there. 1-1 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at here. I'd love to uncork a good fly ball.
That's a ball.
Just misses the inside corner at the knees with the four-seamer there. 2-1 the count. Is he going to go sweeping curve low and away here? Maybe? Nope, four-seamer away. 3-1 the count. Jack Caglianone in the on-deck circle here. He's giving me a good run for my money for best hitter on the team. And another pitch outside with the four-seamer. I got first base for free. I'll be darned. I can earn a walk every now and then. Will Caglianone come through and get us over? Nope. Top of the second, still scoreless. Gabriel Martinez at the plate for the Pirates. He's got a runner on first and 2 away. He also has a .228 batting average on the year. Hunter Brown is the man on the mound for the Cardinals today. He's throwing an 0-1 pitch to Martinez. It's a shot into shallow center. Can we run it down? Yes, sir, we can. Top of the second is now complete, and we're moving on. Still scoreless here at Busch Stadium. All right, bottom of the second, I'm back at the plate again. It's a 4-0 lead for the Redbirds. 2 outs, nobody on. Lawrence Gabriel still on the mound somehow. He got roughed up hard in this half inning. First pitch from him this time around. We foul away a four-seamer right at the top of the zone. 0-1 the count. Got a .715 slugging percentage. Whew, that is stout. Second pitch of this at-bat. And we foul away a slider at the knees. He went high, he went low, but still in the zone. And I got an 0-2 count to show for it. Next pitch from Gabriel. Inside with a four-seamer. That's an easy take. 1-2 the count. Were that a sweeping curve, I might have tried to get around on it. We'll see what the 1-2 pitch is. Another four-seamer, but this one's outside. 2-2 the count. Is he going to walk me after getting me down 0-2 again? No way. The 2-2 pitch. We foul away a four-seamer in the zone there on the outer third. It's a 2-2 count. Come on, big guy. One good pitch and we can make it a 5-0 ball game. Well, that was it, but I didn't get all of it. It's out into right center field. Center fielder will make the play again. And it's an F8 on the old line score for me. I'm keeping the center fielder for Pittsburgh busy in this series so far. All right, smile away. We will move on to the top of the third. It's still a 4-0 ball game. 2 outs, nobody on. Pete Beam back at the plate for the Pirates. He's 0 for 1 on the day. It's the DH in the number 1 spot in the lineup. 0-1 pitch on the way from Hunter Brown. Deep drive to center field. We're going to play that on the rebound, I think. Yeah, we're not going to get to that. Throw in from the edge of the warning track is on the money, but it's an easy double for Beam. So now there's a runner on second with 2 away. Oh, last month's stats. Yeah, 47 hits, 11 for extra bases, but I was either hitting singles or home runs. That's all I did the whole month. What the heck? 30 ribbies and a .398 batting average is nothing to scoff at, though. Bottom of the fifth, 4-1 ball game now. Nobody out, nobody on. James Carlson now towing the rubber for the Pirates. He hits 97 on his four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the right-hander. A little bit low with the slider on the inner third. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Carlson. Oh, got me to swing at that changeup below the knees on the outside corner. 1-1 the count. I figured that was going to be a slider, but no. The 1-1 pitch. Inside with a four-seamer. He's given me a little bit of everything so far. All we need to see is a curveball. We've seen all 4 of his pitches. 2-1 pitch on the way. No, that's not the curveball. That was a four-seamer, and I was late on it, and it's fouled off to make the count 2-2. Fifth pitch of this plate appearance. Just low with the curveball. We've seen them all now in 5 pitches. Come on, big guy. Payoff pitch on the way. There's one right to the shortstop. Oh, and he mishandles it. No play gonna happen there. It's an infield single unless it's a fielding error. Scorer says E6, so no base hit for me in that at-bat. He did make it on base, but... All right, bottom of the 6th. I'm standing in 0 for 2. Cardinals up 7-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Trevor McDonald now on the mound for the Pirates. And it's a double or nothing dynamic challenge. I still need a base hit in this one to extend my hit streak to 24 games. McDonald hits 96 on his four-seamer, though, and 93 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Up and in with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Come on, big fella. You hang it, I'll bang it. I need that hit. Well, that's not going to be it. It's going to be an F8. Easy fly ball. Can of corn for the center fielder. And 6 innings are now complete in St. Louis. No base hit, but the Cardinals are out in front 7-1. And there goes the hit streak. Are you kidding me? Oh, smile and wave. 23-game hit streak dies in the second game of this series against the Pirates. Cardinals win 7-3, though, so it's hard to complain about that. Hunter Brown now 14-1 on the year. Holy mackerel, is that a win-loss percentage. 0 for 3 day at the plate, walked in the first inning, and 2 for 7 on the series now. Ugh. We'll move on to game number 3, though, see if we can complete the sweep with the Pirates in town. The way it's looking so far, it shouldn't be too hard of a challenge. OPS dropped just below 1,100 at 1095. Speaking of things dropping, there's rain falling from the sky here at Busch Stadium for game number 3. Bottom of the first, no score. Runner on first and 1 away. Blaine Stedman on the mound for the Pirates. He hits 93 on his four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Crank down the left field line. See you later, baseball. One pitch, and it's a two-run dinger as I take it off the foul pole down the left field line. That's fine and dandy by me. Number 53 on the season, a 390-foot shot. I like that. Let's see if we get the green line off the foul pole here. Yeah, buddy. Green line all day. Let me. And yeah, wow, that was high on the foul pole. My goodness. Bottom of the second, 5-0 lead for the Cardinals. 2 outs, nobody on. Blaine Stedman somehow still out there on the mound. First pitch from him in this at-bat. There's one drilled to deep right center field. Is this one going to leave the yard? Yes, it does. Creeps just over the wall there and into the bleachers, and the Cardinals are now up 6-0 after my second home run in as many innings. 54th dinger on the season, 404-footer. So, yeah, I think the route is on here in Busch Stadium, and then I collapse on the plate. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Do we get the green line on this one as well? No, but we get a nice shot from the outfield. That one just snuck over the wall. Top of the fourth, still a 6-0 ball game. Cardinals out in front. Lucan Baker at the plate for the Pirates. He's hitting .246 on the season. He drew a walk in his first plate appearance, though. Mitch Keller is now on the mound for the Cardinals here in the top of the fourth. 1-1 pitch from him. That's a shot into left center field. Can we run it down? No, that's going to get by me and go to the wall. Throw in will be decent, but Baker's got himself an easy double with 1 out in the top of the fourth. Bottom half of the inning, I'm back at the plate again. It's now a 6-2 ball game. James Carlson on the bump for the Pirates. He still hits 97 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Low and away with a four-seamer. 1-0 the count. I'm back to hitting .370 with runners in scoring position as we do have a man on second with 2 away here. Second pitch of this at-bat. Ripped up the middle. Shortstop makes a diving stop. He throws the first, and that's all she wrote for the fourth inning. Excellent defensive play there from the shortstop this time, not like the last time I hit one to him. So after 4 innings, Cardinals are out in front by a score of 6-2. Top of the sixth, still a 6-2 ball game. Eduardo Tate at the plate for the Pirates. He's 1 for 2 with a 2-run dinger in the fourth inning. So after Baker got that double, he come up and put one over the fence. Okie dokie. He's hitting .245 on the season and has an 0-2 count against Mitch Keller this time. It's a shot in the left center field. That'll get down for a hit. Nice little blooper for him. We'll throw to second. Tate stays at first. And he's got a 1-out single. Moving on, bottom of the seventh, it's a 6-3 ball game. Adrian Gelman back on the bump for the Pirates. They're going to show off the 2 home runs I hit in the first 2 innings of the game. We'll skip that replay. Runner on first, nobody out. Gelman still hits 95 on the four-seamer, 90 on the splitter, 86 on the changeup. First pitch. Crushed to deep left field. 3rd homer of the game. Will it clear the bullpen? Oh, yeah. That makes it all the way out to the landing behind the bleachers in left field. Totally okay with that one. That was an absolutely smoked baseball. 452-footer for home run number 55 on the year. 3rd one of the game. Will we get a green line here as well? Well, not on that camera angle. Will we get one here? No green line. Come on, game. Give a Ginger what he likes, would ya? No green line on that angle either, but still 452 feet. That is nuts. Oh my gosh, I'm back at the plate again. Bottom of the 8th. 10-3 ball game with the Cardinals out in front. Runners on first and second, one away. Doug Hunter now on the mound. Can I get a 4-home run game potentially? I'm definitely going for the ribby. A base hit could make it happen. Hunter hits 98 on his 4-seamer, 93 on the sinker, 91 on the slider, 95 on the 2-seamer. So he's a hurler. And the first pitch is way high with the 4-seamer. It's a 1-0 count. I'll be darned. Come on, big fella. One good pitch, and we might just have a severe beating going on the scoreboard. Well, that's not going to be it. Ground ball to the shortstop. It'll be a 6-4. No 3. I beat it out on the back end, so no base hit. But we do have runners on the corners with 2 away. This runner was forced out at second. Oh, we will sim to the end of the game. Cardinals are definitely taking the win here. Final score ends up being 10-3 as Mitch Keller improves to 15-3 on the year. Chris Bubich gets a save. He must have been on the mound for like 3 innings there. My goodness. Well, we complete the sweep against the Pirates. 3 for 5 day at the plate with all 3 hits being dingers. 5 RBIs. That's insane. 5 for 12 on the series is still a respectable line score. I'm not going to complain about that. So, yeah, we'll head back to the clubhouse here as the Cardinals now have 106 wins on the season after 1 series completed in September. Oh, look, we have another one of those packages. Now, I'm curious here. Yeah, I've got a couple more levels to go before getting another one of those now and later packs, which I'm looking forward to seeing what that'll give me in MLB The Show 26, which we're still at least 2 months away from that. At least I would assume so. It's not going to be out any sooner than, say, St. Paddy's Day. That seems to be a reasonable assumption at this point. I haven't exactly looked up either to see when the game is coming out or if they've even announced it. So I'll take my little swig of coffee while we see what's in the box here. Oh, look at that. Another home run celebration that I've probably had about 15 times so far. And we're definitely going to quick sell that. And the bat skin and the helmet and the glasses. Because I've already got them all. So, yeah. I wonder what's in the show shop for grins. Just those. Yeah, unconcerned about that. So, we're going to have a 3-game series against the Red Sox in Boston. Ooh, we get to play with the Green Monster. But first, we're going to do a little bit of training here. I don't know if I really want more power or what I want to do here. Because power, that's 16. Oh, I didn't mean to go back like that. Whoopsie. Contact is 15 apiece. You know what? We'll go for power against righties. Why the heck not? Sounds like a fun time. And we'll head out to Boston here. Probably have a training day. Yes, we are. Of course. The T-drills. That could be fun. Anything that bumps any stats I don't have maxed? Nope. So T-drills it is. That'll give me another 4 training points. And doesn't take up a whole lot of time like the zone recognition thingy. All right, here we go. 3-game series on the road in Boston. Let's see what we can do. There's a little bit of fire in the lineup for the Red Sox. Whole bunch of fire in the lineup for the Cardinals as well. So, yeah, this could be some ERA destroying series here. Top of the first. No score. 2 outs, nobody on. Hurston Waldrop on the mound for the Red Sox today. And I'm going to have a double or nothing dynamic challenge for him. I'd love to take one off the Green Monster or over it. But Waldrop will hit 98 on his 4-seamer, and that's going to be a little tougher to hit. First pitch from him. Drilled to dead center. Center fielder's running back towards the track, towards the wall. And he makes the play just short of the wall out there in dead center field. I hit that to the wrong part of the ballpark, I'd say. Yep, and there's the proud to give you something to do out there. All right, we move on to the bottom of the second. Still no score here in Boston. Marcus Pokey at the plate for the Red Sox. He's hitting .242 on the season and has a career-high 62 RBIs so far. 1-2 the count for him against Orlando Chavez. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. It's a shot into left center field. That will get down. We'll throw to second. Pokey. He only has a speed of 30, so he is kind of pokey out there on his feet. He stays at first. Smart man, smart man. Yeah, we know what happened last time. Top of the fourth, still no score. Nobody out, nobody on. Hurston Waldrop still on the bump. Is he going to give me a four-seamer to start the at-bat? No, splitter on the outside corner. Way out in front of that, and it is fouled off down the left field line. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Waldrop. There's one down the right field line. Is that going to find the short wall? No, it's going to bounce and hop over the wall there in right field. Easy ground rule double there, and I will take it. That'll help the old batting average out. That'll help the slugging percentage a smidge as well. Not often that I've been hitting doubles, apparently, as the month of August was just singles and homers, and that was it. Bottom of the fourth, 2-0 lead for the Cardinals. Nori Tachiki is at the plate. He's hitting .287 for the Red Sox, but he's 0 for 1 on the day with a K next to his name. 0-1 pitch is going to be on the way here from Orlando Chavez with the bases empty and nobody out. It's a shot into right center field. That'll get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on it near the alley. Throw will go to second. And Tachiki is actually slower than Pokey. He only has 27 speed. So he stayed at first. Another smart decision by a base runner. We move on to a dynamic challenge here in the top of the fifth. We're in Boston. It ain't going to be the bottom for me. 2-1 lead for the Cardinals. 2 outs, nobody on. And I'm going to go for the double or better against Waldrop. I've gotten some well-hit balls off of his pitches so far in this one. And we take a four-seamer on the inside corner just above the knees. 0-1 the count. I'm up to 229 hits on the season. Wow. And then we reach out for a slider way outside. What am I doing here? Watch one in the zone. Swinging at one well outside of it. 0-2 pitch now. Inside with a splitter. That's an easy take for a 1-2 count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat from Waldrop. Number 50 on the game. And it's a little high and just off the outside corner. 2-2 the count. We'll take that. Fifth pitch on the way. There's one smoked into right field. Right fielder's running back, but I think he's going to get there. Yes, he will. Running catch made out by the warning track in right field. Just like that, the side is retired. Cardinals are still out in front here in Boston, though, by a score of 2-1. All right, top of the eighth, we are tied up at 2 runs apiece. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Runner on first, 1 away. DJ Hers now on the bump for the Red Sox. He's a lefty with a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer. That's all he's got that breaks 90. First pitch from him. Gets the call with a four-seamer at the knees. I thought that was going to drop a little bit more. I was wrong. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Hurds, because I have that feeling he's going to pitch me low. There's the curveball that I thought he was throwing the first pitch. That found the inner third just above the knees, and I got a piece of it and fouled it off. But unfortunately, that makes for an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch. There's one fly into shallow center. Center fielder is there to make the play. Can of corn for him. And that's the second out in the top of the eighth. Come on. There we go. Bottom of the ninth, still a 2-2 ball game. Marcus Pokey back at the plate. He's 2 for 3 on the day, so even though he's pokey, he's still getting some hits. Pair of singles for him so far. Bases are empty with nobody out. 0-1 pitch on the way from Omar Blanco. It's a simple fly ball into left center. Got a long run, but we get there to make the play for out number 1. Ooh, 10th inning, Cardinals up 3-2. Will Uribe hand it back to the Red Sox? No, Cardinals will win 3-2 here in 10 innings. Uribe gets the save. Blanco gets the win. He's 7-2 on the year out of the bullpen. How about it? That was a good ball game. I went 1 for 4 on the day, and the Cardinals are now 107-38. We're what? 10 wins away from setting the win record in a season? I'm assuming I'm correct with the Mariners hitting 116 back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Let me know in the comments because I have no idea. We're going to move on to game number 2 here in Boston, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. We start game number 2 with a boss battle challenge. Is that Paul Skeens? It sure is. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the first, and I just want to get on base because Skeens is not an easy guy to hit against. He hits 102 on his four-seamer now, 97 on the sinker. That's all he's got that's quick, though. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And there's one in the center field. We got a base hit. I'll be darned. First pitch hacking pays off in this at-bat with that 2-out single. All right, we move on. Bottom of the second, still no score. Marcus Pokey back at the plate for the Red Sox. First time today, but definitely not the first time in the series. He's hitting .244 on the year. 0-2 the count with nobody on and 1 away. Clyde Slade kicks and deals. It's a shot into shallow center. We'll be able to make the play there. You betcha. 2 away now in the home half of the second. Top of the fourth. There's what the MVP race looks like. Caglianone not backing down. He's got an OPS of 1014. My OPS is 1108, but I've got the edge on RBIs, home runs, and wins against replacement. I'm up to 12 this season? Are you kidding me? Oh, top of the fourth. No score. Nobody out, nobody on. Paul Skeens still towing the rubber for the Red Sox. First pitch from him this time around. And we swing underneath a 101-mile-an-hour four-seamer that was above the zone on the inside corner. Second pitch from Skeens. Inside with that same 101 four-seamer. 1-1 the count, though, as I didn't swing at the second one. Oh, third pitch. He blows it by me in the zone. 1-2 the count. My goodness, he is just burning these things in. Oh, we made a mistake with that sweeper on the outer third. We send it out to right field, but didn't quite pull it or push it far enough towards the pole. The right fielder has room to make the play. Hey, that's Jordan Walker. And that's the first out here in the top of the fourth. Bottom half of the inning, still no score. Nori Tachiki back at the plate for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1 on the day in the number 3 spot in the lineup. He's 1 for 5 on the series as well. Runner on second, 1 away. 1-1 pitch on the way from Clyde Slade. Can we get the fly him out, throw him out double play? Well, there's a shot into shallow center. Catch is made. Throw will go to third. So's the runner. Throws on the money and in time. It's a fly him out, throw him out double play. And just like that, the side is retired. That's what we like to do out there. Moving on. It's another dynamic challenge for me as Paul Skeens is still towing the rubber for the Red Sox here in the top of the sixth. There are runners on first and second with nobody out here. This is a good RBI spot, but it will take a base hit to make it happen. So we take that RBI dynamic challenge. First pitch this time around from Skeens. Oh, he got me with the sweeper on the outside corner at the knees. Swing and a miss as I was swinging for the fastball, and it's an 0-1 count. I was way out in front of that pitch. Second pitch from Skeens, and there's the four-seamer at 102. He is on with that puppy today. Fouled off for an 0-2 count. The two-strike pitch, way outside. Again, 102 on the gun with the four-seamer. 1-2 the count, as I did manage to lay off of that one. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. Oh, he got me. Sweeper at the knees on the outside corner. Ooh, swing and a miss from me, and there's the K next to my name. It's a good RBI spot, and I just couldn't come through this time. Top of the eighth, Cardinals are up 1-0. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, 2 for 7 on the series. Runner on first, 1 away, and Jose A. Ferrer is now on the mound for the Red Sox. He's a lefty that hits 100 on the sinker, 90 on the circle change, 100 on the four-seamer, 90 on the slider. First pitch. Got me out in front of the circle change, above the knees on the outer third. He's taking one right out of Skeens' playbook there. Putting him low and away for me, and off speed, and I'm swinging way out in front of him. Sinker on the inside corner doesn't get the call, and I understand him being a little upset about that one. That was right on the edge. 1-1 pitch on the way now from Ferrer. And we foul away a circle change low and away. What am I doing here, dude? None of these, well, the first pitch was in the zone. That's worth taking the strike. But yeah, 1-2 pitch on the way now from Ferrer. And we foul away a sinker below the knees. I'm swinging at everything outside of the zone here today. This is not good. 1-2 pitch on the way yet again. And we reach for a circle change outside. Why am I swinging at everything in this at-bat. I was doing pretty good with plate discipline up until this plate appearance, I swear. Next 1-2 pitch. And it's low and away, and I swing at it again. Sinker this time. Still a 1-2 count as I'm somehow getting a piece of everything that's been low and away today. The 1-2 pitch again. And that one's in the zone with the sinker. Got a piece of that and fouled it off. Good swing timing, poor contact in a lot of these swings, which is pretty typical in my experience. 8th pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away another one, low and away. Sinker below the knees on the outer third. Still a 1-2 count as we're looking at our 9th pitch of the at-bat. There's one pulled to the shortstop. That'll be a double play. 6-4. Oh, we beat it out on the back end. No double play. Unfortunately, it is a fielder's choice. So there's 2 outs with me standing on first base now. Bottom of the 8th. Still a 1-0 ball game. Dorian Kreisa is at the plate for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And got a .212 batting average. Not pretty, but he's still in the majors, so I can't really complain too much. 1-1 pitch from Clyde Slade is a shot into left center field. That will get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on it there. Throw will go to second. Runner stayed at first despite his 83 speed. So, yeah, he's pretty fleet on his feet there, but he still stayed at first base. Intriguing. We will send to the end of the game. And the Cardinals take the win 1-0 here in Boston. We're up 2-0 in this series. Clyde Slade improves to 17-6. That's a heck of a mark for a rookie pitcher. And Paul Skeens gets the L. Puts him at 11-10 on the year. Wow. Alrighty, Wyatt Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. How you doing there, big fella? I went 1 for 4 on the day today, 2 for 8 on the series so far. Cardinals at 108-38. That is 70 games above 500. That's insane. We're going to move on to the third and final game of this series. What's up there, Wyatt? What am I guessing at? Did you have a winning lottery ticket last night? Probably not, but a guy can dream. All right, game number 3. I'm standing in with 55 homers on the season. We start game 3 with a dynamic challenge in the top of the first. 2 outs, nobody on, no score. It's a double or nothing challenge against Abraham Olivo. He hits 91 on the sinker, 95 on his 2-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. I saw that, Wyatt. That is a heck of a signing by the Mets. Oh, dribbler to the third base side. It goes foul. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of this at-bat now from Olivo. Going golfing. Sinker almost bounced off the plate. I swung at it and missed. 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch from Olivo. Got me to swing at one below the knees again. Sinker on the inner third. 0-2 the count. Come on, big fella. In the zone with one if you could. Oh, there's a fly ball into left center field, but not very deep. Center fielder runs into the alley to make the play, and it's an F8 on the line score for me. Yeah. On the bright side, Bichette did not have to travel far to go from Toronto to New York. That's not a huge move. It's not going to be too upsetting to his daily schedule, I don't think. Not like going East Coast to West Coast or West Coast to East Coast. Bottom of the second here in Boston. Pierre Ramirez at the plate. He's hitting .209 on the season. Got a 1-2 count with a runner on first and 2 away. Hunter Barco is going to kick and deal here. Come on, big guy. It's a fly ball in the center. Can we run it over? Sure thing, you betcha. That ends the second inning. Yeah, I've got some Cubs fans in my neck of the wood that were not happy seeing Kyle Tucker signing with the Los Angeles Dodgers. But, I mean, $60 million a season? Who's going to say no to that? Heck, you give me $60 million for 10 years, I'd be tickled pink. Top of the fourth, no score. 1 out, nobody on. Abraham Olivo still on the mound for the Red Sox. First pitch from him this time around. And we pop one up. Shortstop's running into shallow center. He's going to make the play. It's a P6 on the old line score. And they're keeping me plenty quiet today. Yeah, $60 million. That's insane. Bottom of the fourth. 2 outs, nobody on. Travis Bazzana at the plate for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1 with a K next to his name today, but hitting .296 on the season. 1-2 pitch on the way from Hunter Barco. There's a shot into right center, or left center field. We'll get a glove on that in the alley. Throw will go to second. Runner stays at first. Base runners are finally figuring out not to go for the extra 90 feet against me. Can they possibly be? Yeah, Bazana. It's just a fun name to say. It really is. Top of the 7th, 4-0 lead for the Red Sox. Olivo still on the mound for them. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Runner on first. Nobody out. First pitch of this at-bat from Olivo. Oh, geez. I went swinging at a sinker in on my knees. And it's an 0-1 count. That was way too far inside to swing at. Second pitch of the at-bat. And I'm swinging at a curveball outside. Oh, one of these days I'm going to learn you can't win the game with one swing when you're down by 4 and only one man on. 0-2 pitch from Olivo. Circle change, just a bit low. Swung on that one as well. Still an 0-2 count for me. Should be 3-0, but yeah. I'm with you on that one, Wyatt. I am not a Red Sox fan. Swing and a miss with a circle change low and away. 4 pitches in the at-bat, all of them outside of the zone, and I swung at all 4 of them. Big surprise that I strike out there. Now, I will say, as a Cardinals fan, knowing that Sonny Gray and Wilson Contreras both are now in the Boston clubhouse, I like to see those guys do good, but at the same time, I'm like, it's the Red Sox. Screw those guys. Bottom of the 8th, 4-1 lead for Boston. Runner on first, 1 away. Marcus Pokey is going to get a pitch here. He sends one out into shallow center. That'll get down for a hit. We're throwing to third. Runner stayed at second. Base running logic has greatly improved today during this live stream. Usually somebody be running around second there trying to go for 3, but top of the 9th, I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day, 2 for 11 on the series. Gary Koo is on the mound for the Red Sox now. Runner on first, nobody out. Koo is a lefty with a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. 93 on the cutter, that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Low and inside with a changeup. It's a 1-0 count as I managed to not swing at one outside of the zone for once. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Koo. There's one on the outside corner with a four-seamer. Late swing, and it's a foul ball down the first base side. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat from Koo. Oh, he snuck a cutter in there. That was hard to see that one coming in as that one hit in the Stand Up to Cancer banner out there in center field. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss over top of the curveball below the knees. Not a good at-bat at all, but I could barely see the ball coming out of that left-handed pitcher's hands. So, yeah. 10 inches of break on that curveball. That's the first time I've seen that in a replay. Intriguing. We will sim to the end of the game, and the Red Sox will end our win streak here in game number 3 and avoid getting swept as Abraham Olivo improves to 8-14 on the year. Hunter Barco is now 0-1 after his first decision of the season. And here we are in September, and he finally gets the first one. 0 for 4 day at the plate for me, 2 for 12 on the series. That's one to forget about, most definitely. But we will head back to the clubhouse here and jump into another series as I had a pair of Ks in that final game. Nothing good at the plate at all. Yeah, I don't have the default batting stance, but I don't know whose it is. I do not remember. That's the joys of being as old as I am. My brain cells don't exactly work all the time. What do we got for training tokens? 14. That's not enough to do much of anything, but yeah, we'll head to Atlanta. We'll play 3 games with them. Why the heck not? Here we go. Ooh, my cup of coffee is at like the perfect drinking temperature right now. Yeah, it's Sunday. My brain's like, dude, what are you doing here? This is supposed to be like a down day. Don't do anything much. Do just enough to get through the day, and that's it. My brain's telling me there's no reason to be doing anything that requires higher order functions. But unfortunately, video games kind of requires that.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 69.
Top of the first here in Atlanta. William Piedra is the man on the mound for the Braves. He hits 94 on his four-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat with the bases empty and 2 away. Gets me with a four-seamer on the outside corner. I thought that was going to tail away a little bit, and it did not. 0-1 the count for me here. Second pitch of the at-bat from Piedra. There's one in the zone. We dribble it to third. Easy 5-3 put out there, and the side is retired. Piedra makes it a 1-2-3 inning, and we still have goose eggs everywhere here in Atlanta. That's an intriguing thing to do there, Wyatt Gamer. I've actually never changed any of the stadiums that we play in. It's just the default ones for the game. That would be intriguing. Make everything like polo grounds and then wonder why everybody's hitting triples and inside the Parkers or stuff like that. Bottom of the second, Steve Benson at the plate for the Braves. He's got an 0-2 count with the bases empty and nobody out. Hunter Brown kicks and deals. It's a simple fly ball into shallow center. We're able to run it down for the first out here in the home half of the second. Top of the fourth, it's dynamic challenge time. Top of the fourth with no score, 2 outs, nobody on. William Piedra, he's having himself a gem on the bump here. He's faced the absolute minimum so far. Ebbets Field, ooh, I'd have to look that one up. I'm going to go for the double or better here against Piedra. You know, he should be working a no-hitter, and yeah, he is. It's a no-hitter all the way around. What the heck? First pitch of this at-bat. And we foul away a 4-seamer in the top of the zone on the inner third. Oh, and won the count. I've hit 10 of my home runs in my career against the Braves here. Will we see one on the 0-1 pitch? No, it's going to be a swing and a miss of a changeup at the knees on the outside corner. 0-2 the count. 2-strike pitch. There, we foul away a 4-seamer right down Broadway. That was a challenge pitch. Huh. Interesting. 0-2 pitch again from Piedra. We finally take a pitch outside of the zone. 1-2 the count for me now. 5th pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a slider on the outside corner just above the knees. 1-2 still the count. I was way out in front of that slider. Next pitch. Swing and a miss and a 4-seamer right down Broadway. Couldn't catch up to that one. I was looking off speed, and that one was not off speed. Big smile from Piedra as he's still working a no-no, as is the Cardinals starter. All right, top of the 7th. It's no longer a no-no. It's a 1-0 lead for the Braves. 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the 7th, so Piedra has faced more than the minimum. It's like, wait, the Cardinals still have no hits. We must have got somebody on an error or a walk. So, first pitch of this at-bat from Piedra. There's one to tie the ball game. No doubt dinger on the first pitch I see, and that one lands in the expensive seats in front of the chop house in right field. Yeah, I'm right there with you on that one, Wyatt. 56th homer on the season for me, and that ties the ball game in the top of the 7th. Yeah, I forgot about that. Warning track at the wall. It's out of here. Just because that's fun to do that kind of stuff. Bottom of the 7th, Ronan Chambliss at the plate for the Braves. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Fly out and a ground out so far, only hitting .230 on the season. He does have an 0-1 count. The base is empty and nobody out. Hunter Brown on the mound. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's a good shot into left center field. Can we run it down? No, another one just outside of the reach of my glove. We'll throw in from the warning track. Chambliss holds up at second. Smart man. Base running logic has gotten light years better all of a sudden in the last couple of days. I don't know if there was an update that I missed installing or what. Top of the 8th, Cardinals are up 3-1. Runners on first and second, 2 away. I'm standing in with a .361 batting average. And I have a dynamic challenge. Drive in 1 or more runs. Well, that will require a hit. Dylan Coleman is on the mound for the Braves now, though. He hits 97 on the 4-seamer, 92 on the cutter. First pitch, low and away with the 4-seamer. That's a 1-0 count for me. And yeah, Adolis Chapman, you spelled it right there, Big Shoots. That is how you spell his first name. 1-0 pitch on the way now from Coleman. There's one in the zone. Right to the first baseman. He gloves it. Takes it to the bag himself. And that sends us to the bottom of the 8th after a 3 unassisted. But the Cardinals are still out in front by a score of 3-1. We will sim to the end of the game. Hopefully Uribe holds them off. All right, he does. 39th save on the year for Uribe. Hunter Brown gets the win. He is 15-1 on the year. That's nuts. Cardinals win 3-1 here in the first game of this series. 1 for 4 day at the plate is nothing to complain about there. So, yeah. We will move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Alrighty. Top of the first. No score. 1 out. Runner on first. Richie Gall on the mound. He hits 97 on the 4-seamer, 93 on the 2-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Oh, fouled away a 4-seamer just above the zone on the outer third. Not a ball I should have swung at, but here we are. 0-1 pitch on the way now from Gall. Come on, big guy. There you go. And it's a 2-seamer at the knees on the inside corner. Good spot for that. Even with good swing timing, I had garbage contact. So it's an 0-2 count for me in a hurry. The 2-strike pitch. Check swing on a changeup low and away, but they called it. They strike. If I had a camera on me right now, you'd see me doing the hand motion. 6-7. So here we go. Bottom of the first. Cardinals are up 3-0, despite my strikeout. And it's a 2-2 count for Arden James. The base is empty and nobody out. He's hitting .274 on the season, has a career-high 15 home runs so far. Ryan Nelson's the man on the mound. He's going to kick and deal. It's a shot into deep center. Can we run it down? This time we can make the play. That's the first out in the home half of the first. Moving on to a dynamic challenge here in the top of the third. Cardinals still up 3-0. Richie Gall still on the mound for the Braves. 2 outs, nobody on. And it's going to be a double or nothing dynamic challenge, so they really want me to get a hold of a pitch here. Got to see a better pitch than what I've seen so far. First one from Gall in this at-bat. I'm swinging at a slider outside. Holy cow, keep the bat on my shoulders until he shows me something good here. You'd think I'd figure out how to do that by now. 0-1 pitch. There's one to swing at. And I'm super late on the swing and barely got a piece to foul it away. And yeah, slider. 0-2 the count for me. The first 2-strike pitch of this at-bat. Popped up. Will the first baseman come over? Nah, he's going to watch that one drop into the dugout. Still an 0-2 count somehow after 3 pitches. Pitch number 4 from Richie Gall. And I swing and miss at a 4-seamer up and away. You know, I've seen 1 pitch in the zone in this entire game so far, and I've got 2 strikeouts on my line score. That's not good. Bottom of the fourth, Gunnar Henderson is now on the Braves. He's standing in to lead things off. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 0 for 5 on the series. He's got a 1-2 count with the bases empty and nobody out with Ryan Nelson on the mound. Yeah, you spelled it correctly, Wyatt. You're good. There's a shot into shallow center. And Henderson flies out. It's an F8 for him, and that's the first out in the home half of the fourth. Top of the sixth, I'm back at the plate again. Yeah, Henderson's on the Braves now. Apparently the Orioles didn't want to keep him, or the Braves just wanted him more. I don't know which. Top of the sixth, nobody out, nobody on. 3-0 ball game. I'm going to go for getting on base. That would be a huge improvement, as so far Gall has struck me out twice today. First pitch of this at-bat from him. And the first one I really get a hold of is a no-doubt dinger off the second deck out there in left field. That's a 4-0 lead for the Cardinals after home run number, 57? Yeah, 57th dinger on the year. 413-footer. More than enough to clear the wall in left field here in Atlanta. 1 pitch, 1 homer. I like it. All right, we move on to the top of the seventh. Cardinals up 6-0. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, 2 for 7 on the series, with my only 2 hits being homers. And Brandon Williamson is now on the mound for the Braves. He's a lefty that hits 92 on the cutter, 95 on the 4-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Just a bit up and away there. That's a Superman pitch. Up, and away. It's a 1-0 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Williamson. Just a bit up and in with a 4-seamer. Not quite sweet chin music, but definitely not too close to the plate. 2-0 pitch on the way. Another one, really high. This time a cutter. 3-0 the count. Come on, dude. You're not even tempting me to swing at these. The 3-0 pitch. There's one. On the inside corner, we send it out to left field. Left fielder makes the play. There's an F7 on the old line score that sends us to the 7th inning stretch here in Atlanta. Don't forget your Cracker Jack, boys and girls. All right, top of the 9th. I'm back at the plate again. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Brock Burke now on the mound for the Braves. He's another lefty, and he hits 96 on the four-seamer, 92 on his sinker. First pitch, and it's a four-seamer just above the zone on the inside corner. Swung on, got a piece, fouled it away. It's an 0-1 count. Next pitch from Burke. Come on, big fella. Don't worry about that man on second. There's one down the third base line, but foul. 0-2 the count as I was just a little too far out in front of a circle change. The 0-2 pitch from Burke. Come on, bud. Swing and a miss at a four-seamer off the inside corner, and that strikeout retires the side. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th here in Atlanta, but the Cardinals are way out in front by a score of 6-0. We will sim to the end of the game here. I just took another swig of coffee, hoping that this is going to help me out a little bit here, because maybe the coffee's doing me in. I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm swinging at everything and their kid sister. Cardinals win 6-2. Ryan Nelson improves to 16-3 on the year. We've taken the first 2 games in Atlanta. We're going to move on to game number 3 and see if we can complete a sweep on the road. Yeah, 1097 OPS for me. Let's see if we can get yet another homer here in Atlanta. We start off with a dynamic challenge in game number 3. Quinn Priester is on the mound for the Braves. No score, but there's runners on first and second with nobody out. You betcha I'm going to go for the RBI here. Priester hits 95 on a sinker, 95 on the four-seamer, 90 on a circle change as well. First pitch from him. Oh, swing and a miss of a slider just above the zone. Not the changeup I thought it was going to end up being. Well, he's got a 12-6 curve and a circle change. If it was a 12-6 curve, I might have had a chance at hitting it. Oh, there's a sinker on the inner third, sent out down the right field line. Right fielder's giving chase. He's not going to get there. It lands in the stand, so it's an 0-2 count after a long foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. There's one to the second baseman. That'll be 2. Yes, it is. 4-6-3. There's your double play. Runner is standing on third now with 2 outs in the top of the first. Moving on, it's a boss battle challenge. Priester's still towing the rubber for the Braves, I think. Yes, sir. It's a 2-1 ball game with the Cardinals out in front here in the top of the third. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm going to go for getting on base because, yeah, I've struggled to do that for a good chunk of this live stream so far. First pitch of the at-bat from Priester. Right back up the middle. First pitch hacking pays off with a single into center field. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, bottom half of the inning. It's a 3-1 lead for the Cardinals. Ronan Chambliss is standing in for the Braves. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a double so far, and he's 4 for 8 on the series with 3 doubles. He's liking us being in town, I would say. The team itself, probably not so much. But he's got an 0-2 count with a runner on second and nobody out. Orlando Chavez on the mound. He's going to kick and deal here. Deep fly ball into center. We'll run back a few steps. We'll be there to make the play. There's the fly out. Throw will go to third. It's offline. No fly out, throw him out, double play this time. But we did get the fly out part of it. So there's a runner on third with 1 away here in the bottom of the third. All right, here we go. Top of the 5th. Cardinals up 3-2. Quinn Priester still on the mound. Nobody out, nobody on. First pitch of this at-bat from him. There's one that finds a hole in the right side into right field. I've got a pair of singles on the day. That's all right by me. That'll help the old batting average out a little bit. Moving on. It's another dynamic challenge. Top of the 6th. Cardinals up 4-2. Runners on second and third, 2 away. Dylan Coleman now towing the rubber for Atlanta. And, yeah, we're going to go for the RBIs here. I'm not going to get a chance to swing the bat. They hand me the intentional walk. Where's the chicken sound, you guys? Seriously, bases loaded with 2 away here in the top of the 6th. And we didn't make him pay for it. We still had the bases loaded because bottom half of the inning, it's still a 4-2 ball game. Runners on first and second, 2 away. Errol Vera is at the plate for the Braves. He's 1 for 2 on the day, hitting .253 on the season. 2-1 pitch on the way here from Orlando Chavez. Deep drive to center field. We're going to have to rob a home run if we can get there in time. We pull it back over the wall just like that. The robbed homer preserves the Cardinal lead and ends the inning. That's the way we like to make it happen. We'll watch that one just for grins. Oh, yeah. Great extension. Ball in glove. Top of the ninth. Cardinals still leading 4-3 the score currently. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. 4 for 12 on the series. 1 out, nobody on with Cade Smith now on the mound for the Braves. He hits 98 on the four-seamer, 91 on the splitter, 84 on his sweeper. First pitch, a bit inside with the four-seamer. That's an easy take for a 1-0 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Smith. Snuck a sweeper in there just above the knees on the inner third. I thought that was going to be a splitter, not a sweeper, so I've got a 1-1 count. Third pitch of the at-bat. Swinging and a miss to the four-seamer off the inside corner. It's now a 1-2 count instead of 2-1. Wind up and the pitch again. Bit outside with the four-seamer. That evens up the count at 2-2. Fifth pitch of this plate appearance from Cade Smith. Come on, big guy. Outside again with the four-seamer, and it's a full count. Alrighty, we got ourselves an at-bat. Payoff pitch on the way here in the top of the ninth from Smith. Swing and a miss at a sweeper below the knees in the outside corner, and there's the old K next to my name. Ooh, good pitch. Got me all over the place on that one. Moving on, we will send to the end of the game. The Cardinals hold on. Nope, the Braves walk it off in the ninth. Uribe hands them the win again. What is with this guy? How many blown saves has that guy got on this season? It's got to be like 8 or 9 at this point. As the Braves walk it off 5-4, Omar Blanco getting hit with the loss. Why, did he allow the guy on first, or is he the one that, I don't know how that works. Let's see what we got here. I went 2 for 4 on the day, 4 for 13 on the series. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Blanco hit with the loss. He must have surrendered the go-ahead run there in the bottom of the ninth. He pitched. He got credit for a whole inning pitched, so I don't know how he got the loss. That's just weird to me. Whoop, we don't need to replay. We're going to head back to the clubhouse here and see what we can do to get back on the winning side of things here. We were up to 40th loss on the season. Yeah, that's a ridiculous win-loss right there. 110-40 on the year. I know I've got enough training points to make something happen here, so we got to do a little training. Yeah, I was bumping power, so we'll bump the power to the lefties. And yeah, we'll head into our next series here at home against the Reds. Okie dokie. Here goes nothing, right? Ooh, yeah, lots of fire in the Cardinal lineup. 5 out of the top 6 are on fire. That's what I like to see right there. So here we go. Lots of cold in the Reds lineup, and they are nearly 20 games below 500. Hopefully after they play us, they will be more than 20 games below 500. I'm up to 149 ribbies on the season. That's a decent one. We start off this series with a boss battle challenge. Who's this guy? Chase Burns. No score, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm going to go for getting on base. I'm not going to get greedy in this one. Burns will hit 98 on his four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. Rushed into left center field. That'll get down for an easy 2-bagger. And that goes all the way to the wall. Left fielder gets a glove on it. He throws in. I will take my double and be plenty happy with that. So yeah, 53rd double on the season. And that ends the no-no for Burns. Top of the third, still no score. Nobody out, nobody on. Edwin Arroyo standing in for the Reds. He's only hitting .205 on the season. 0-1 the count for him against Clyde Slade. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's a fly ball into shallow center. We'll get there to make the play. One away here in the top of the third. And Cincinnati had an ERA of 2.67 in their last series. That's not terrible. Bottom of the fourth, still no score, nobody out, nobody on. Chase Burns still on the bump. First pitch from him this time around. Oh, he got me. Curveball way outside, and I swung at that like it was a heater. Oh, and won the count as there was no chance of contact there. Second pitch of the at-bat. Holy mackerel, that sweeper got up really high above the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Third pitch. Got me reaching for a slider outside. There's a 5-3 putout. And that's the first out in the home half of the fourth. Top of the seventh, Reds are up 1-0 now. Matt McClain at the plate for them. He's 0 for 1 on the day and has a .284 batting average. 1-1 pitch on the way from Clyde Slade with a runner on first and nobody out. Let's see what we get. It's a fly ball into shallow center. I'm going to throw to we'll go to first. Lazy throw. Come on, that's the worst animation ever. And I lost 3 points for a bad throwing decision? You guys. Dynamic challenge time in the bottom of the seventh. Got that belly full of Cracker Jack. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Reds are leading 1-0. Nobody out, nobody on. Chase Burns still on the bump. And I'm going to go for getting on base. Let's see what Burns is going to hit me with this time. Hopefully something in the zone, for crying out loud. No doubt dinger on the first pitch I see. Four-seamer above the zone, sent out to deep right field. And it lands in the right field bullpen to tie the ball game at 1 here in the bottom of the seventh. The old Cracker Jack worked that time. That is my 58th homer on the season, a 412-foot shot to deep right. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, we move on to another dynamic challenge. Bottom of the eighth now, Cardinals up 2-1. There's a runner on second and 2 away as Richie Cordova is now on the mound for Cincinnati. I'm going to go for the RBI because why the heck not? I'm not going to get a chance as they hand me first base for free. Yeah, the chicken sound definitely earned that time. Another sip of coffee as that started to get way too cold to drink. We will sim to the end of the game here. And Uribe holds on to it for the Redbirds this time. 2-1 the final score as we take the win in game number 1. Uribe gets save number 40 on the year. I went 2 for 3 on the day. Nothing wrong with that. And, yeah, no stats for Uribe on that one, even though the win went to Caden Stevens out of the bullpen. That's not too shabby there, I suppose. Alec Burleson, though, back in Busch Stadium, went 3 for 3 with a pair of doubles. He had himself a game there. We will move on to game number 2, though, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. So, wow, I'm still hitting 361 on the season. That is a heck of a mark. Oh, we start game number 2 with a dynamic challenge against Winston Love. It's a scoreless ball game here in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, nobody on, and I'm going to go for the double or better. Love hits 97 on his four-seamer, though. 92 on the splitter, 96 on the cutter, only 86 on his changeup. First pitch of the at-bat. And we send a four-seamer above the zone out into right field. Right fielder's got a read on that. He makes the play. It's an F9 on the line score for me, and Burley hands me my first fly out of this game. Moving on. I'm standing in the outfield in the top of the second. Still no score. Juan Ariano is at the plate for the Reds. He's hitting a lowly 201 on the season. He's got runners on first and second, 1 away, and a full count. Hunter Barco got his work cut out for him here as he's going to be throwing a payoff pitch to Ariano. It's a shot into shallow center. We'll make the fly out. Throw goes to third. Not like the runner was going to take off there. That was way too shallow for anybody to even dream of making it to third there. Bottom of the fourth, though. Reds are up 1-0. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day, 2 for 4 on the series. Winston Love still on the mound for them. 1 out, nobody on. Here we go, first pitch of the at-bat from Love. There's one dribble to third. That'll be an easy 5-3 putout, and it is 1 pitch for the second out here in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the fifth. Cardinals are already into the bullpen here. Chris Bubich on the mound. Colson Montgomery at the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. He's 0 for 1 on the season. What are the odds of that, huh? 0-1 the count for him with 2 outs, nobody on here. Chris Bubich is going to kick and deal. It's a shot in the left center field. Can we run it down? No, that is over my glove and by quite a bit. It'll ricochet off the wall. Throw in will be decent. Always going for third. My guy, you are down, sir. You get the double, but you're thrown out going for the extra 90 feet. Just like that, the top of the 5th is over. Reds are out in front in this one, though, by a score of 4-0 so far. And it's a boss battle challenge for me. Who's that guy? Oh, that was just a close-up of Love. I didn't realize he had a beard. Okay. 4-0 lead for the Reds here in the bottom of the 6th. I'm standing in with the runner on first and nobody out. I'm going to go for the single, honestly. I'm getting a little greedy on this one. First pitch of the at-bat from Love. Come on, big guy. Oh, he sneaks a cutter in just above the knees on the inside corner. 0-1 the count. Wow. Second pitch of the at-bat. Got me to swing at a changeup. Just off the inside corner at the knees. 0-2 the count for me in a hurry as I watch one in the zone, swung at one outside of it. The 2-strike pitch from Love. Check swing on a changeup below the knees, but it's called a strike, so there's a K next to my name here. Nothing good going on at the plate as I'm standing in 0 for 3 here on the day in the bottom of the 8th. Runner on first, nobody out. Winston Love still on the mound. 94th pitch of his outing to start this at-bat. Cutter doesn't get the call in the inside corner. I don't know, Blue. It's a favorable call for me, but that really could have gone either way. 1-0 pitch from Love. And I swing at one well below the knees in the outer third. That'll be 2. 5, 4, and 3. A double play as they go around the horn to empty the bases and put 2 outs on the board. Dude, no good for me at the plate today. I'm rocking the over, and the Reds hand us a 4-0 loss. Cardinals actually get shut out. That's a rarity. Hunter Barco falls to 0-2 on the year. Winston Love improves to 11-10. Wow. Yeah, 0 for 4 day at the plate for me. 2 for 7 on the series now. We'll move on to game number 3, and we'll see who can win the rubber match of this 3-game series with the Reds in town. I'm signing autographs before the game there. Yippee-ki-yay. Top of the first, no score, 2 outs, runner on first. Ron Church standing in for the Reds in the cleanup spot today. He's got a career-high 20 dingers this season. He's got a 2-2 count against Hunter Brown. Wind up, and the pitch from Brown. It's a shot. That'll get down in the left center. We'll get a glove on it. Always going for third. I got the throw to third in plenty of time, and he is out going for the extra 90 feet. We'll take the little throw out at third. And that will retire the side. We are moving on to the bottom of the first, where I'm standing in with the runner on second and 1 away. Connor Phillips is the man on the mound for the Reds today. He hits 99 on his four-seamer, 90 on his circle change, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him, inside with the four-seamer at 97 miles an hour. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. He put it right down Broadway with the four-seamer, and we made it into a ground ball to right. Throw will go to the plate, but it's not going to be anywhere close to in time. It's an RBI single for me, and a 1-0 lead for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the first. Top of the second, still a 1-0 ball game. 2 outs and nobody on for Manuel Pena. He's hitting .235 on the season. He's got an 0-2 count against Hunter Brown in this at-bat. Wind up, and the pitch now from Brown. It's a shot into left center field. That'll get down for a hit. We'll play it on the bounce. Throw will go to second. Runner's going for second as well. Dude, you are out by a mile. We'll take that. He gets the single, but he's out going for the extra 90 feet. Reds are getting a little greedy here, I think. There's the MVP race. Keglionone's back under 1,000 for the OPS, but 984 is still nothing to shake a stick at. He's up to 42 dingers on the season. I'm up to 58, though, so I've got him beat for MVP. Bottom of the fourth, 1-0 lead for the Cardinals. Nobody out, nobody on. Connor Phillips still on the mound for the Reds. First pitch from him this time around. I went swinging at a four-seamer way outside, and it's another ground ball into right. And I've got a pair of singles somehow in this one. Oakley dokley. Bottom of the sixth, it's a 2-2 or a 2-0 ball game. I'm 2 for 2 on the day with a pair of singles. Connor Phillips still on the mound. The bases are empty, 1 away. First pitch of this at bat from Phillips. Check swing and a sweeper below the knees on the inside corner. Unfortunately, I went around. It's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at bat from Phillips. There's one in the zone. Sweeper on the outside corner just above the knees. Got a piece of that and fouled it away for an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch from Phillips. Just a little bit inside and a smidge low with that four-seamer there. It's a 1-2 count as I managed to finally stop swinging at everything. The 1-2 pitch. Outside with the sweeper by quite a lot there. 2-2 the count now. I managed to work it back to even. Fifth pitch of the at-bat. There's one in the zone. Four-seamer in the top of the zone on the outer third. Fouled away. It's still a 2-2 count. Pitch number 6 of this plate appearance. Got me! 69th pitch was in the dirt. Should say 69th pitch of the game for Phillips was in the dirt. Got the swing and a miss for me. 2-3 put out. Will complete the strikeout. And just like that, there's a K next to my name. Bottom of the 8th, Cardinals up 2-1. Bases loaded, 1 away. R.J. Dabovich on the mound for the Reds now. He hits 96 on his four-seamer, 94 on his two-seamer. First pitch from him. Got a piece of a changeup on the outer third just above the knees. It's fouled away for an 0-1 count. Will we strand the bases loaded? Will I take a sac fly? I'm okay with a sac fly. 0-1 pitch now from Dabovich. There's a four-seamer on the outer third, fouled away. Just a little too late to keep that one between the lines. 0-2 the count. I'm actually worse at the plate with runners in scoring position. 359 with runners in scoring position. 360 overall. And there's a K next to my name as I strike out on a pitch in the dirt. Oh, man. That's not the time to strike out. We will sim to the end of the game. Is it Uribe going to give it away again? No, the Cardinals hold on to win as we strand the bases loaded in the ninth. Hunter Brown improves to 16-1 on the year. Connor Phillips falls to 9-14. We took 2 out of 3 from the visiting Reds. I'm all right with that. 112 wins on the season, and we still have, 4 series left to go in the season? We'll see in a minute here as we go back to the clubhouse. Pair of Ks on the day for me. That's not pretty. What are we looking at? How many more series do we have here? I don't know. Another thing there. Yeah, we got 3 more series to go. 112 wins on the year. Could we pull a 120-42 season? That would be nuts. We only have 1 more series at home on the year, though. So, yeah, we'll open the package. I'll drink the rest of my cold coffee here. Ooh, that is ice-cold coffee. Mother of Hades. Oh, we'll sell that, sell this, sell that, sell that. And just like that, we're through another goodie bin, I guess if you want to call it that. Oh, let's do our final home series of the season. What can we do? What can we do? Ooh, sprint will improve my speed. I think we're going to do that. Because that puts the speed up to 98. And here we go, starting our final home series against the Mariners. Mariners are 25 games under 500. Cardinals sitting now 71 games above 500. A little bit of rain starting to fall here at Busch Stadium. And top of the first, runner on first and 1 away for Drew Gilbert. He's hitting .249 on the year for the Mariners. Let's see what we get here on the 0-1 pitch from Ryan Nelson. The shot up the middle. It's a good base hit. We will get a glove on it. Throw to third is on the money and in plenty of time. You're out going for the extra 90 feet. You know how I was just saying it seems like the base runners have gotten smarter? Well, definitely not the case in the previous series with the Reds, or so far in this one against the Mariners. So, yeah, bottom of the first, no score, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in hitting .360 on the season. Pedro Vasquez is on the mound for the Mariners. He hits 94 on his two-seamer, 92 on the splitter as well. First pitch from the right-hander. And we swing and miss at a two-seamer below the knees. You would think I would know because it's a little rainy today that swinging at everything is not going to be a good idea. 0-1 pitch from Vasquez. There's one at the knees with a two-seamer, but we ground that to second. That'll be a 4-3 putout, and the side is retired. I definitely did not deserve a base hit in that at-bat. Top of the third, it's a 1-0 lead for the Mariners. Jack Abbott is at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting .256 on the season, and he's got a 2-2 count against Ryan Nelson. Wind up, and the pitch from Nelson. Deep drive to center field. We're going to be playing that on the rebound, I think, as he just missed a home run. Yeah, he'll have a two-bagger. Throw in is decent. He holds up at second. Smart man, smart man. That was a 118-mile-an-hour line drive to center field there. He's up to 14-game hit streak now. Not too shabby. Oh, dynamic challenge time in the bottom of the fourth. Mariners are up 7-0. Holy, what the heck happened here? 2 outs, nobody on, and I'm going to go for the double or better. Why the heck not? Pedro Vasquez still on the bump for the Mariners. He's only throwing pitch number 32 of his outing to start this at-bat. There's a dribbler to third. That'll be a 5-3 putout. 1 pitch is all it takes for the final out here in the fourth. Vasquez has thrown 33 pitches through 4 innings. Wow. Oh, we move on. Top of the fifth, 7-0 lead for the Mariners. Colt Emerson is at the plate for them. He's 1 for 2 on the day so far with a 3-run dinger in the 3rd inning. That's his hit on the day. .231 is his batting average on the season. 1-1 pitch on the way from Mitch Keller, who's on the mound in relief here in the top of the fifth. It's a shot into deep center. That's going to be over my head. I'm not going to be able to get that one. It'll one-hop the wall. Throw in will be terrible. So the runner will score. And that's a RBI double for Emerson, and now an 8-0 lead for the Mariners. Wow. Well, I'm standing in to the bottom of the 7th, 8-0 ball game, and I'm 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of groundouts. .359 the batting average for me now, and I need to get on base in a hurry as Vasquez is still on the mound and only throwing pitch number 48 of his game to start the bottom of the 7th. Here's the windup and the pitch. And we foul away a curveball on the outer third just above the knees. Smidge out in front of that, and it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Vasquez. There's one cranked to deep center field. Not going to be deep enough. Center fielder's got a read on that. He makes the play on the warning track. Just a long and loud F8 for me. And that's the first out in the home half of the 7th, with Vasquez only throwing 49 pitches to this point. Bottom of the 9th, it's a 10-3 lead for the Mariners. Nobody out, nobody on. Chet Mullins is on the mound for them. He hits 96 on the 4-seamer, 92 on his 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from Mullins. There's one cranked to right field. A little too much air into that, I think. Yep, right fielder makes the play on the warning track out there in right near the bullpen. That's an F9 on the line score, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Nothing working for me at the plate. Anybody else on the Cardinals for that matter. Mariners take the win 10-3 here in the first game of this series. Ryan Nelson falls to 16-4. Pedro Vasquez goes to 6-9 on the year. 0 for 4 day at the plate for me. Nothing special there. Cardinals now 112-42 on the year. We'll move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first, no score, 1 out, nobody on. Juan Gil standing in for the Mariners. He's hitting .232 on the season. Orlando Chavez is on the mound for the Cardinals today. He's throwing a 1-2 pitch, and it's a shot into deep left center field. Can we run it down? No, it's over my head again. What is it with not being able to make a play when running into left center field? Oh, Gil's going for 3. Dude, you are out by a mile. He gets the double, but he's thrown out at third. Greedy, greedy, greedy. Bottom of the first, no score. Runner on first and 1 away for me as I'm standing in hitting .358 on the season. Trevor Harrison is on the mound for the Mariners. He hits 96 on his 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Crank to center field. Right at the center fielder, too, so can of corn for him. Easy fly ball. F8 on the line score for me, and that's the second out in the bottom of the first. Top of the third, we are still scoreless here at Busch Stadium. 2 outs and nobody on for Jack Abbott. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting .256 on the season. 1-2 pitch on the way here from Orlando Chavez. It's a shot into left center field. That'll get down for a hit. We get a glove on it in the alley. Throw will go to second. Runner stays at first. Finally, some smart base running in this series from a Mariners hitter. And he's now got a 15-game hit streak. Attaboy. Bottom of the third, still no score. Runner on first, nobody out. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day, 0 for 5 on the series. Trevor Harrison still toeing the rubber for the Mariners here. First pitch of this at-bat. And it's a fly ball into center field again. Hello, F8. Center fielder makes the play. It's a pair of F8s on the line score for me today. That's no good. Guess that means I'm getting decent swing timing. Just not any luck as far as where I'm hitting the ball. Top of the fourth, still no score. Xavier Isaac standing in for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 2 for 6 on the series, though. He's got a runner on first and nobody out. 1-1 pitch on the way from Chavez. Deep drive into center field. We're going to be playing that on the rebound. No way I'm going to run that down. We'll throw into the relay man. That's on the money. Runner's going for home. He will score without a play, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Mariners after the RBI double by Xavier Isaac. Moving on, it's a dynamic challenge for me with Trevor Harrison on the mound. Mariners are up 3-0. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day and 0 for 6 on the series. Base is empty with nobody out, and I need to get on base. Harrison's only throwing pitch number 71 of his outing to start the bottom of the sixth. Well, I guess only isn't exactly the right terminology there. And we dribble on the third. 5-3 putout. Better than the F8, but still not getting on base here. That's not good. We got another dynamic challenge in the bottom of the eighth. Still a 3-0 ball game. Juan Estrella is on the mound for the Mariners now. I'm standing in with the bases empty and 2 away. I need to get a single in the worst way here. Estrella hits 92 on his 4-seamer, 88 on the 2-seamer. Those are the only quick pitches he's got. First pitch. Holy heck. He's a Submariner. I did not realize that. That 4-seamer was way high. No chance of contact there. Second pitch of the at-bat from Estrella. And we reach out for a 4-seamer off the outside corner. That bloops in shallow left. So I'll take the bloop hit. It's something at least, for crying out loud. No love for me in this series at all so far. We will sim to the end of the game, and the Mariners are going to put the boots to us again. 3-2 the final score as Orlando Chavez suffers his 5th loss on the season. He's now 20-5. The Cardinals are now 112-43. The 120-win season not going to happen at this point. Oh, let's move on to the third and final game of the series and try to avoid getting swept at home by the visiting Mariners. Got a 1088 OPS. Not pretty there. We'll see what happens here as we start game 3 with a dynamic challenge. Durangelo, what's-his-face? Man, it's been a while since I've seen that name. He's on the mound for the Mariners. There's 2 outs and nobody on with no score here in the bottom of the first. And it's going to be a double or nothing dynamic challenge. What's-his-face hits 96 on the 4-seamer, 92 on his 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Reaching for one off the outside corner by quite a lot. Grounded to third. It'll be a 6-3 putout. 1 pitch is all it takes to retire the side with me in the batter's box. Would help if I didn't swing at everything, but hey, what can you do? 1 inning complete, and we got goose eggs everywhere. Top of the third, Cardinals are up 1-0 now. 1 out, nobody on for Michael Arroyo. He's standing in with a .233 batting average for the Mariners this year. He's got a 1-2 count against Clyde Slade. Wind up and the pitch from Slade. It's a fly ball into left center field. We should be able to run this one down, and we will. 2 away now in the top of the third. Bottom of the fourth, I'm back at the plate again. 0 for 1 on the day, 1 for 9 on the series. What's-his-face is still on the mound for the Mariners. 1 out, or no outs, I'm sorry, and the runner on first. First pitch of the at-bat this time around. There's one crushed to deep left field. Left fielder's running back. He'll make the play heading towards the warning track. So we'll call that one an L7 because that was a frozen rope to the outfield. Unfortunately, too close to the left fielder. Top of the fifth, Colt Emerson is at the plate for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1 on the day. hitting .229 on the season, though. 0-1 the count, the base is empty and 2 away. Clyde Slade's going to kick and deal here. There's a shot into right center field. That'll get down for a hit. We get a glove on that in the alley. Throw will go to second. Runner stays at first. And finally, some smart base running from a Mariners hitter. Moving on, bottom of the fifth. It's a 3-0 lead for the Cardinals. Bases loaded, only one away. Victor Madero's now on the mound for the Mariners. Thank goodness, because I was tired of even contemplating how to pronounce the starter's name in this one. We'll go for the RBI here. A sac fly will get the job done. Maderos hits 96 on his sinker, 90 on the slider, 99 on the four-seamer. First pitch from him. Got me with a 12-6 curve below the knees. Swung on that one like it was a fastball. No chance of contact there. Big whiff makes for an 0-1 count. Second pitch now from Maderos. Low and inside with that same 12-6 curve. We take that one for a ball, though. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat. Cranked into right field. That'll get down in front of the right fielder. Easy RBI single. They hold the runner up at third. The bases are still loaded with one away, and the Cardinals now lead 4-0 here in the bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the seventh. It's a 4-1 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, 2 for 11 on the series. Chet Mullins is the man on the mound for the Mariners now. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, 92 on his two-seamer, 82 on the 12-6 curve. First pitch from him. And we foul away a 12-6 curve just off the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Mullins. We watch a four-seamer just below the knees. Dude, I wanted to swing at that one so badly. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat. Oh, he got me with a 12-6 curve low and away. What am I swinging at there? Nothing good, that's for sure. 1-2 the count. He should probably go back to that 12-6 curve low and away, because that worked like a charm. No, he goes to a four-seamer low and inside. No chance of a swing there. 2-2 the count. Come on, big fella. One good pitch is all I need from you here, if you could. Oh, that's not in the zone. Two-seamer outside. I've got a full count despite no pitches being in the zone in this at-bat. Payoff pitch on the way now from Mullins. It's high and a little bit away. Yeah, it's a 6-pitch walk. We'll take it. It's not often I earn. I can't talk. Not often that I earn walks. Okay, yeah, earn walks. How about that? We will sim to the end of the game as the Cardinals finally turn things around here with the Mariners in town. It's a 7-1 win for the Redbirds. But the Mariners took 2 out of 3 while they were in town. And Clyde Slade improves to 18-6 on the season. Not too shabby for a rookie. He's got a chance at a 20-win season as a rookie. That's ridiculous. Cardinals are 113-43 on the season. We will head back to the clubhouse here. I have no idea how long this live stream's even been going on. It's been an hour and a half so far. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. You know what? We'll do one more series here against Milwaukee on the road. So we'll have one more series left to go in our season. And we could increase contact, but not power. And I really want to increase my power stats. So here we go. We'll jump right into this series against Milwaukee. Of course, we have to do a training again. You know what? We'll do the sprints. That'll bump our speed to 99. We will not be able to get any faster. Here we go. Ice in the lineup for the Redbirds all the way across the board. I don't have an ice cube yet, but I'm definitely not on fire. Brewers are on fire everywhere. Holy mackerel. This is going to be a tough series, I have a feeling. Despite the Brewers being 8 games below 500, they have secured a losing season as they are now up to 82 losses. So here we go. It's, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's Miller Field in my mind. It's always been Miller Ballpark there in Milwaukee since it's been built. We've got a dynamic challenge against Jared Jones. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the first, no score, and I'm going to get a little greedy and go for the single here against Jones. He's kicked my butt pretty well so far. He hits 100 on his four-seamer, 91 on the slider, 90 on the circle change as well. First pitch of the at-bat from Jones. just a little bit outside with the circle change. 1-0 the count. Of course, I am a 5-time All-Star here. Second pitch of the at-bat from Jones. There we club one to the second baseman. Just a smidge tardy on the slider in the top of the zone, and it's a 4-3 putout to retire the side. We're moving on here in Milwaukee. It's the bottom of the second now, no score. 1 out, nobody on for Cooper Pratt. He's hitting .271 on the season, and he's got a 1-1 count against Hunter Barco. Wind up and the pitch from Barco. It's a little fly ball in the left center field. We'll get there to make the play. 2 away in the bottom of the second. Top of the third, Cardinals are up 1-0 now. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with a runner on first and second, and only 1 away. Jared Jones is still on the mound for the Brew Crew here. First pitch, the at-bat from him, and we foul away a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer in the top of the zone. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Jones. And we're reaching for a slider low and away. This at-bat's gone from bad to worse. 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch from Jones. We are tardy on a four-seamer that was right down Broadway, and it's an 0-2 count. Come on, big fella. One good pitch is all I need here. I just want to put a ball in play. If you could let me do that. No, it ain't going to happen on that pitch. Slider way outside. 1-2 to count after finally taking a pitch. Fifth pitch, the at-bat. Inside and swung on and missed with a four-seamer. That was not the slider again. So I got a K next to my name now. And Jones's owning of me continues. Bottom of the third, 1-0 ball game with the Cardinals out in front. Royce Lewis standing in 1 for 1 on the day, hitting .256 on the season. 2-2 pitch with the runner on second and 1 away. Here's the windup and the pitch from Barco. It's a fly ball in the left center field. There's the fly out. Runner's going for third. Throw is on the money and in plenty of time. It's a fly him out, throw him out double play to retire the side. 3 innings now complete in Milwaukee, and the Cardinals are leading this one by a score of 1-0. All right, top of the fifth. It's a 3-2 lead for the Brewers now. Runner on first and 2 away for me as I'm standing in for the third time today against Jared Jones. First pitch from him this time around. Right down the middle, and we send it out into center field. That's going to get caught. Yes, it is. Warning track power and an F8 on the line score will retire the side, and I am now 0 for 3 on the day with Jones on the mound. Moving on, it's the bottom of the fifth. 3-2 lead for the Brewers still. Runner on first and 1 away for Anthony Volpe. He's 1 for 2 on the day, hitting .307 on the season. 1-2 pitch on the way from reliever Christian Mena. Deep drive to center field. We've got to catch this to keep this a 1-run ball game. And the catch is made. 2 away now in the bottom of the fifth. Throw in keeps the runner at first. Yowza. Nothing wrong with robbing a home run in my mind. Top of the seventh, still a 3-2 ball game with the Brewers out in front. Bases are loaded, only 1 away. Robert Cutliff now standing on the mound for Milwaukee. I'm going to go with getting a hit because I need to do something to save my game here. Cutliff will hit 91 on his four-seamer, and that's the quickest pitch he's got. First pitch. Oh, geez. Dribbled up the middle. Shortstop couldn't see it. I've got an RBI double. 2 runs are going to, or an RBI single, sorry. 2 runs score on the play, and the Cardinals are now leading 4-3 after one of the dumbest RBI singles I think I've ever hit. Because that was in on my shins, and I somehow forced it into center field for 2 runs to score. Weirdest coinkydink right there, I swear. Top of the 8th, it's a 7-3 lead for the Cardinals. Runners on second and third, only 1 away. Damian Sampson now on the mound for the Brewers. I'm going to go with the RBI again here because that's worked out so far in this game at least. Sampson hits 96 on his four-seamer, 91 on the splitter, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup below the knees on the outer third. He knows what I'm going to go fishing after. Off speed below the knees. Second pitch now from Sampson. Come on, big guy. There you go. Low and away. Well, not really low, but definitely outside with the four-seamer at the knees. 1-1 the count as I did not go after that one. Third pitch of the at-bat. There's one. Third baseline of foul, though. 1-2 the count. Just about snuck that one over the bag. The 1-2 pitch now from Sampson. And we put it right to the third baseman there. He will throw to first. And that'll be a 5-3 put out for out number 2 in the top of the 8th. Bottom of the 9th. Let's see, will the Cardinals hold on? Yes, we will. It'll be a 9-4 victory for the Redbirds as Christian Mena gets the win out of the bullpen. Jordan Hicks takes the loss for the Brewers. We're going to move on into game number 2 and see what we can do in that one. Let's see. You know what this means, though, right? This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. I'm still sitting at 58 homers on the season. I would like to get 60 of them before it's done and over with, and we only have one more series after this one with Milwaukee. So here we go. Top of the first, Terrell Whaley on the mound for the Brewers. 2 outs, nobody on, no score. Whaley will hit 100 on the four-seamer, 91 on the slider. That's all he's got that's quick, though. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit outside with a 98-mile-an-hour heater. 1-0 the count, as I did not offer at that one. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Whaley. Right back at him. Reached out and touched someone. It'll be a 1-3 put out, as that was pure reflexes from the pitcher. Dang it. All right, we move on. Bottom of the first. Runner on first and 1 away for Royce Lewis. He's standing in with a .255 batting average on the season for Milwaukee. And he's up to 43 homers on the season. That's a very respectable number there. 2-2 the count for him with Hunter Brown on the mound. Winds up, and the pitch from Brown. So shot into left center field. That'll get down for a hit. We're going to throw to third. Runner's going there as well. We're going to have him thrown out with ease. Single for Lewis, but the man is thrown out going for 3. What can you do? Smile and wave. Definitely a smile for me. All right, we move on to the top of the third. Brewers are up 2-0. Runner on second, 1 away. Terrell Whaley still on the bump for the Brew Crew. First pitch from him this time around. Cross to deep left center field. No doubt dinger on a perfect swing there. That lands in the bullpen out there, and this is now a tie ball game. It's a 2-2 score after a first pitch dinger, number 59 on the season. 422-footer, and let's see if we get a green line on that one. I think we will. Yeah, there it is. Green line on the frozen rope over the fence in left center field. Yeehaw, boy howdy, 422-foot bomb, only 5 seconds to get that thing over the fence. Yowza. Bottom of the third, we're still tied at 2. Royce Lewis is standing in for the Brewers. He's 1 for 1 on the day, 2 for 4 on the series. 0-2 pitch on the way from Hunter Brown with the bases empty and 1 away. It's a shot into deep center field. Can we run this one down? Yepper, that hung up just a little bit too much. It's a long and loud F8 for Lewis, and that's the second out in the bottom of the third. There's a little look at the MVP race. Caglianone has fallen off a little bit. OPS down to 972. I mean, I've fallen off a smidge as well, but a 1082 is massive for an OPS. The wins against replacement, 12.1 for me. Wow. Top of the 6th, nobody out, nobody on. Terrell Whaley still on the mound for the Brewers. Still a 2-2 ball game. First pitch of this at-bat from Whaley. He gives me a four-seamer on the outside corner. Got a piece of that and fouled it away as I was a smidge behind on the swing. 0-1 pitch on the way now from Whaley. Little low with that heater. 1-1 the count as I watched that one go by. Come on, big fella. Give me a slider in the zone. I could put that one in the cheap seats as well. Oh, he gave me a curveball in the dirt instead. 1-2 the count. That was a huge whiff on that curveball. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. Got me with the slider low and away. Hello, Kryptonite. How you doing? That K is the first out here in the top of the 6th. And bottom half of the inning, still a 2-2 ball game. Diego Castilla is at the plate for the Brewers with a full count. Bases are empty, 2 away. Here's the payoff pitch from Christian Mena. It's a fly ball in the left center field. That'll get down for a hit. We get a glove on it in the alley. Throw will go to second. Castilla stayed at first. Smart man. Top of the 7th, Brewers are up 3-2 now. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, 2 for 8 on the series. Steven Lucero is now on the bump for the Brew Crew. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. 2 outs, runner on first. First pitch, got me swinging at a four-seamer up at my shoulders. 0-1 the count. That was not worth swinging at all. Maybe if it was a changeup, I could have made contact, but no, instead we swing at a four-seamer up and away again. 0-2 the count for me as I've swung at 2 four-seamers outside of the zone. Not going after that slider outside. That's a 1-2 count after finally laying off a pitch outside of the zone. 4th pitch on the way now from Lucero. Oh, geez, got me with the curveball outside. I started swinging and went, nope. That sends us to the 7th inning stretch here in Milwaukee with the Brewers out in front with a score of 3-2. And we're going to sim to the end of the game. Brewers put a couple more on there. They will take the win. 5-2 the final score there. Jordan Hicks gets the win for Milwaukee. Christian Mena gets the loss for the Cardinals. Let's head into game number 3 and see if we can win the rubber match of this 3-game series on the road. Here we go. I'm signing autographs before the game in Milwaukee. Boy, that just got wrong written all over it. All right, top of the first. Terror Towels out in force here in Milwaukee. Why they're blue, I will never know. They usually would be yellow. All right, top of the first. Runner on second, 1 away. DeAndre Podijcek is on the mound for the Brewers. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 90 on the slider, 91 on the sinker. First pitch from him. Outside with the four-seamer. It's a 1-0 count to start things here. Rick Hinton is the man on second base for the Cardinals here. 1-0 pitch from Podijcek. Oh, got me with the slider on the inside corner. I recognized it way too late. Got the big swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of this plate appearance. A little high on the outside corner with a four-seamer. 2-1 the count. What will we see with pitch number 4? We'll find out. Swing and a foul ball and a curveball at the knees on the outer third. 2-2 the count. Come on, big fella. 5th pitch on the way now from Podijcek. Oh, we dribble one to the shortstop. That's not going to advance the runner. Not going to get me a base hit either. That is a 6-3 putout. That's the second out in the top of the first. Top of the second, I'm back at the plate again. 0 for 1 on the day, 2 for 10 on the series. Cardinals are up 5-0. Bases are empty with 2 away. Podijcek still towing the rubber for the Brewers. First pitch from him. And there's one down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. It's tailing away. He'll make the play near the foul line. So, yeah, an F9 on the line score retires the side. I'm rocking the over after 2 at-bats here, but the Cardinals are leading by a score of 5-0. All right, bottom of the second, still a 5-0 ball game. Runners on the corners and 1 away for Sal Frelick. He's hitting .245 on the season for the Brewers, and he's got a 2-2 count in this at-bat. The fly him out, throw him out double play is not likely here, but here's the windup and the pitch from Ryan Nelson. It's a fly ball into left center. Come on, get over there. Catch is made, throw goes to the plate, it's on the money. Not in time, though. It's a fly him out, but it's a sac fly for Frelick as the runner from third tagged up and scored to make it a 5-1 ball game. Top of the 5th, it's a 5-2 lead for the Cardinals now. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, 2 for 11 on the series. Runner on first and 1 away for Alfonso Lantiga. He's a lefty with a 99-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 91 on the slider, 96 on the two-seamer, 94 on the forkball. First pitch from him. We foul away a four-seamer just above the knees on the outer third. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Lantiga. Come on, bud. A little low with that two-seamer. That's an easier take for a 1-1 count. Come on, big fella. One good pitch is all I need here. If you could show me something pretty. Oh, geez. Curveball inside, and I swung at it. What was I thinking there? 1-2 the count after somehow fouling that one away. Fourth pitch of the at-bat from Lantiga. Oh, we foul away a four-seamer on the outside corner. 1-2 still the count. And here's pitch number 5 of the at-bat. Come on, bud. Let me get my base hit. No, that's not it. Four-seamer a little bit high, but still swung on and fouled away. 1-2 is now the count. Again. Sixth pitch of the at-bat from Lantigua. Hit outside with a forkball at the knees. 2-2 the count as I managed to lay off one for only the second time this at-bat. Seventh pitch of the at-bat? Sixth? I don't know. It's a slider on the inside corner, and we send it into shallow center. Center fielder's there to make the play. That's an F8 for me, and still an offer on the day. As the runner from first has to retreat back to the bag. Top of the sixth, I'm back at the plate again. It's a boss battle challenge. That's Brian Clement. They're on the mound for the Brewers. It's an 8-2 lead for the Cardinals. Runner on first, 2 away. I want the single. I'm going to be greedy on this one. If I'm going to get on base, it's probably going to be from a base hit. Clement hits 96 on his four-seamer, 94 on the two-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch was just above the knees of the two-seamer. We send it out to center field. It's another F8 on the line score for me. That's 2 innings in a row where I've done that. And, yeah, I'm still rocking an over on the day. Bottom of the sixth, 8-2 ball game. Diego Castilla at the plate for the Brewers. He's 1 for 2 on the day so far, 3 for 8 on the series. Runner on first and 1 away. Mitch Keller is on the mound out of the bullpen for the Cardinals now. 0-1 pitch from him is sent into right center field. And we should be making that diving play. Yes, catch is made. What a web gem there. 2 away now in the bottom of the sixth. It's another dynamic challenge for me here in the top of the ninth. 9-3 is the lead for the Cardinals. Bryant Clement still on the bump for the Brewers. Runner on second and nobody out. I'm going to go for getting a hit. Because, yeah, I'm trying to salvage something out of this game. My batting average has drooped to .353 on this trip to Milwaukee. First pitch of the at-bat from Clement. There's one right at the shortstop. A soft liner. And that'll be an L6. I can't catch a break in Milwaukee here. So we will sim to the end of the game. Cardinals take the win in the game and the series. Final score here, 9-3. Mitch Keller gets the save out of the bullpen. He's a starter for crying out loud. Ryan Nelson improves to 17-4. Podajcik falls to 4-4 for the Brewers. And we took 2 out of 3 on the road in Milwaukee. Cardinals are now 115-44 on the season. Still 71 games above 500. A 2 for 14 line score for the series. That's just fugly there. You know what? I'm going to say the heck with it. We'll head back to the clubhouse and we will finish off the regular season here for the 2034 season on this live stream. Now we'll start off tomorrow with the 2034 postseason in a regular episode. So, yeah, what can we do to improve our stats? You know what? I'm going to improve the contact against righties because I see more right-handed pitchers than lefties. So, yeah, let's finish our season in Miami against the Marlins. Snowflakes everywhere. Everybody's iced up except for Young on the Cardinals. What the heck? Oh, that is so not good. This is going to be a cluster of a series, I have a feeling. But I'm going to take my swig of Mountain Dew since I am out of coffee. Well, there's a neat stat. I'm up to 156 RBIs on the season. That leads the National League. Let's get to it here in Miami to end the season. It's a boss battle challenge. And Thomas White on the mound. He has owned me fairly well, apparently. I'm going to go for the single. I'm going to get greedy here. Runner on first, 1 away. White is a lefty with a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. That's why he owns me. High heater. Swung on and missed. Way above the zone on the outer third. And I've got the 0-1 count to show for it. Just inside at the knees of the four-seamer there, and we take that one for a 1-1 pitch. Why am I taking the close pitches and swinging at the ones that are nowhere near the zone? 1-1 pitch on the way. Oh, geez, there's a sweeper in on my ankles, and I swung on it, got a piece to foul it away. 1-2 the count. Should be 3-0, but what can you do but smile and wave? The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Runner was breaking for second. And he's thrown out. It's a strike him out, throw him out, double play. Oh, wait, I thought they threw him out at second. No, he got in there just by the hair on his chinny chin chin. Oh, bottom of the first, Redbirds are up 2-0. Starlin Caba is at the plate for the Marlins. He's hitting .277 on the season and has a career-high 18 homers on the year. 0-1 the count with Orlando Chavez on the mound. That's a fly ball into left center field. That'll get down for a hit. We'll throw to second. Runner stays at first. Smart man, that Caba. And that's a one-out single for him. Moving on, top of the third, 2-0 lead for the Redbirds. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout against Thomas White. Batting average down to a .352. First pitch this time around from Mr. White. Inside with the four-seamer. We take that for a 1-0 count to start this plate appearance. Second pitch of the at-bat. And it's a little lower, a little below the knees there with the four-seamer. Got a piece of it and fouled it away for a 1-1 count. Not a pitch I should have swung at. Third pitch on the way now from White. And it's a curveball at the knees. Got a piece of that and fouled it away, but I was way out in front with the swing. 1-2 the count. Fourth pitch. Got a piece of a curveball just below the knees on the outer third. 1-2 the count for me now. Again. Pitch number 5 from White. Inside with the curveball, that's an easy take. 2-2 the count as I managed to work the count back to even. Pitch number 6 of this plate appearance. And swing and a miss at a changeup just above the knees on the inner third. That's my cold zone. He knows it, and he took advantage of that. Another K next to my name this time. Bottom of the third, Cardinals up 4-0. Starlin Caba back at the plate for the Marlins. He's 1 for 1 with a single earlier, hitting .279 on the season. 1-2 the count for him with a runner on first and nobody out. Orlando Chavez is going to kick and deal. It's a shot into right center field. Oh, we make the play. Where am I going? I don't even know. What the heck? I made the catch, so, I mean, it is the first out in the bottom of the third, but whole lot of derp going on after the ball hit my glove. It's like that contact was made and every hint of functioning brain cells disappeared. Top of the fifth, 4-0 ball game. Cardinals out in front. Frank Spence now on the mound for the Marlins. Runner on first, nobody out. Spence hits 95 on his four-seamer, 91 on the sinker. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And it's a four-seamer challenge pitch on the outer third. I was late on the swing, got a piece of it and fouled it off, though, for an 0-1 count. Second pitch on the way from Spence. There's one lofted towards center field. Center fielder doesn't have to move much to make that catch. Can of corn for him, and that's the first out in the top of the fifth. Man, my batting average is just taking a beating here on this live stream. Top of the seventh, Cardinals are up 5-0. I'm standing in 0 for 3 with a pair of Ks and a flyout. Frank Spence still on the mound for the Marlins in this one now. Bases empty, one away. First pitch from the lefty. And we swing and miss at a sinker just above the plate. Not below the knees, that was just above the plate. 0-1 pitch on the way now. And we swing at a four-seamer above the zone. I'm swinging at everything. It's no wonder my batting average is dying here. The 0-2 pitch from Spence. There's one right back up the middle. Sinker right down Broadway, and we send it into center field for my first hit of the series. About freaking time, man. Goodness. Top of the ninth, I'm back at the plate again here with a dynamic challenge against Clifford Freeland. Cardinals lead 6-0. I'm 1 for 4 on the day. Bases empty, nobody out, and I'm going to go for getting on base. That's all I really want here. Freeland is also a lefty. He hits 99 on his four-seamer, 90 on the slider, 94 on the sinker, 86 on the changeup. First pitch of the at-bat from him. There's a dribble to the left side. It finds a hole into left field. Ground ball with eyes gets me my second hit of the day. I'm 2 for 5 after all. I'll be darned. Moving on. And Christian Mena's out there on the bump for the Redbirds in the bottom of the ninth. He holds off the Marlins. It's a 6-0 win for the Redbirds. And Orlando Chavez gets win 25 on the year. He is now 21-5. Thomas White falls to 12-10 for the Marlins. 2 for 5 day at the plate is nothing to be ashamed of there. We'll move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. I'm currently sitting at 59 homers on the season. I'd like to hit number 60 in these last 2 games of the year. We have a boss battle challenge against Yuri Perez, though. Cards are up 1-0 here. Bases have a runner on first and nobody out. I'm going to go with hitting a single against Perez. He is a right-hander that hits 100 on the four-seamer, 90 on the circle change. First pitch from him. Low and inside with the four-seamer. It's a 1-0 count to start this at-bat. Second pitch of the plate appearance from Perez. Come on, big guy. Oh, right into the first baseman. He's going to take it to the bag himself. Man, I drilled him hard in the number with that one. Goodness me. It's a ground out for me, 3 unassisted, but the runner from first did make it to second since I stunned the first baseman with that one. Bottom of the second, it's a 2-2 ball game now. Clyde Slade's on the mound for the Cardinals. Heliot Ramos is standing in for the Marlins. He's hitting .265 on the year, and he's got an 0-1 count in this at-bat. Here's the windup and the pitch from Slade. It's a fly ball into right center field. That'll get down for a hit. And we will throw to second. Runner stays at first. And it's a single for Ramos. Moving on, top of the third, still tied at 2. Runner on first and 1 away. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with the ground out. And Yuri Perez is still towing the rubber for Miami in this one. First pitch this time around. And we were late on a four-seamer, like very late on a four-seamer, and it's fouled away for an 0-1 count. Somehow I've grounded into 16 double plays on the season. That seems low. Ooh, that pitch wasn't low, but it was definitely outside. Slider called the ball, rightfully so. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat from Perez. And we dribble one to the right side. This time it finds a hole into right field. And there's my base hit on the day. We have runners on first and second with only 1 out here in the top of the third. Bottom of the fourth, Cardinals are up 3-2. Theo Gillen at the plate for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1 on the day and hitting .280 on the season. He's got a 1-2 count with the bases empty and nobody out. Clyde Slade's going to kick and deal here. And he pulls one into right field. That's going to get by me and go all the way to the wall. 2-bagger for sure. He may go for 3. He is. Throw from the relay man. In time. Got him. Should have kept your double, sir. He does get credit for that double, but he got greedy going for the extra 90 feet. Top of the fifth. I'm back at the plate again. 1 for 2 on the day. 3-2 lead for the Cardinals. 2 outs, nobody on. Roberto Lopez now on the mound for the Marlins. He's a lefty with a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on the slider. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. And we chop at a slider at the knees. Got a piece of it and fouled it off. It's an 0-1 count. 6-time Silver Slugger. Well, we'll see what happens after this. Four-seamer on the inner third near the top of the zone popped up. Catcher will make the play. Just barely into fair ground in front of home plate. That's a P2 on the line score. No base hit for me in that at-bat. Moving on. I'm standing in center in the bottom of the fifth. 3-2 ball game still. Clyde Slade's still on the mound as well. Austin Martin is standing in for the Marlins. He's 1 for 2 on the day, 1 for 6 on the series. 2-2 the count. The runner on first and 1 away. Here's the windup and the pitch from Slade. He pulls one into left center. We'll get a glove on that. Throw will go to third. Runner's going for third as well. And we got him. It's a single for Martin. But the base runner from first is thrown out going for third. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, top of the eighth. It's a 4-3 lead for the Marlins now. Cleveland Owen is standing on the mound for Miami. There's bases empty, 1 away. Owen will hit 92 on his four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the right-hander. And we foul away a four-seamer just above the zone on the outer third. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Oh, had me with the curveball below the knees. I hung back, but still was way too far out in front of that one. Big whiff makes for an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch from Owen. Got me again with a changeup. 3 pitches, 3 swings, and back to the dugout I go with a K next to my name. Nothing good in that at-bat at all. Oh, we will send to the end of the game. The Marlins are going to take the win here. Looks like 5-3 the final score. Clyde Slade falls to 18-7. That's still a heck of a record for a rookie pitcher. Roberto Lopez got the win for the Marlins. He's 3-0 on the year. And we're going to head into the final game of the season. Can we hit 117 wins? This is going to be a nail-biter, I have a feeling. So here we go. 352 batting average. Still leads the National League, but it's a little low for me on the Redbirds. I've hit around 370 both seasons, or both previous seasons. So, yeah, hitting about 350 is a bit of a bummer for me here. Clarence Clausen gets the call for the Marlins on the last game of the year. Runner on first, one away for me. Clausen will hit 91 on his four-seamer, 90 on the two-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. And we send a four-seamer just off the outside corner into shallow left. It gets down for a hit. Runner from first makes it all the way to third on the play. I thought he was going to get thrown out there, but no. A good slide or a poor tag, whichever way you want to look at it, gets the job done. Runners on the corners now with one away, and I like that little shrug and a grin like, I don't know how that happened, man. It just did. All right, here we go. Top of the third. It's a 3-2 lead for the Cardinals. Nobody out, nobody on. Clarence Clausen still on the bump for Miami. First pitch from him this time around. There's one clubbed deeper to left. Unfortunately, the left fielder could run it down. One away here in the top of the third after a first pitch F7. Top of the fourth, Cardinals up 7-2. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Runner on first, one away. Frank Spence now on the mound for the Marlins. He's a lefty with a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 91 on the sinker. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Dribbler that eats up the first baseman. 2 hit to hit the plate for me. I'll take it. We got runners on first and second now with only one out in the top of the fourth. Top of the sixth. It's a 7-4 ball game. Miami's making a game. I'm standing in 2 for 3. Frank Spence is still on the mound. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch from him. Cracked to deep left field. Home run number 60 on the season. A perfect bomb off the MLB The Show sign up above the concourse there in left center. That ball got crushed. 447 feet for homer number 60 on the year. That's what I like to see, baby. An even 60 dingers. Yeehaw, boy, howdy. Do we get a green line? Well, not on that camera angle. Are we going to get a different one? I don't think we will. Oh, there. Different camera angle, but no green line there. Yeah, that was off the MLB The Show sign. That's awesome. Bottom of the eighth, Cardinals are up 8-6. Chase DeLauder is standing in for the Marlins. He's 0 for 2 with a walk on the day. Only hitting .228 on the season, though. 2 outs and nobody on here. And let's see what Caden Stevens serves up with the 0-1 pitch. It's a good shot into left center field. That's going to be over my head, I think. Yeah. No chance of catching that one. Throw in is decent. Oh, DeLauder's going for third. Dude, no, you got your double. You should have taken it. Instead, he's thrown out at third, and that ends the 8th inning. Oh, one more to go here in Miami. Cardinals lead 8-6. Now I'm going to be standing in the top of the 9th. We'll get a flashback to that 6th inning homer I hit. No green line on the replay? Aw, come on, guy. That's not fun. Hey, Sol Diablo, how you doing there? Yeah, I like playing Road to the Show. I've been doing this for quite a good many number of years. Top of the 9th, runner on first, nobody out. Daniel Lynch on the mound for the Marlins. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, 95 on the sinker. Nothing else quick. First pitch. Drilled to deep center field. This ball's got a chance. Center fielder tries to rob it, but he can't. I hit 2 home runs in the final game of the season to get to 61 on the year. 412-footer, which is just enough to get past the center fielder's glove out there in the batter's eye. I'm all right with that. A couple insurance runs for the Redbirds, as it's now a 10-6 lead in the top of the 9th. Oh, I should have watched for the green line. Dang it. I'm an idiot. It's fine. All right, we will sim to the end of the game. The Cardinals are going to take the win 10-6. Hunter Barco gets the win. He is 1-2 on the season. Cade Stevens gets the save, number 4 on the year for him. We take 2 out of 3 on the road in Miami to end the season. And 4 for 5 day at the plate is nothing to be ashamed of there. Pair of dingers. 7 for 14 on the season. That is good. Or 7 for 14 on the series, not the season. And yeah, I'm doing just fine and dandy. Thanks for reaching out on that one. Cardinals end the season 117-45. We will head back to the clubhouse here. It's going to do the saving loading thing, but this is going to be the end of my live stream for the day. We will start back up with the regular episodes again tomorrow, and the 2034 postseason is going to kick off on that one. So, yeah, for those of you that have been hanging out with me today, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun social media things. We will see you tomorrow in another regularly scheduled episode of Road to the Show. Have a good one, everybody.